Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the video. Do me a favor, if you are new here, hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Chances are, because my channel is really small, YouTube are probably not going to show you my content again if you click away from this video, unless you interact with the video in some way. So anyway, let me just share with you what we're going to do today. So we're going to do another Let's Watch video where I basically just review terrible crappy advice from so-called dropshipping gurus. I made one of these videos the other day. That 111 views is pretty good for my channel. I've only got 218 subscribers, so I appreciate it very much if you do subscribe. But anyway, let's just jump straight into it. And literally all I'm doing for these videos, that's me moving my keyboard by the way, that noise, I'm just typing dropshipping into YouTube, and I've already reviewed this guy before. He's literally just got absolutely bollocks advice. So I'm just going to click on the first one here. We're going to watch the video together. I'm going to pause it and add some comments wherever I feel sort of you're being sort of led down the wrong path. Right, so let's just click on this, see what this guy's got to say, and we'll go with it. I haven't watched this video before, so this is the first time watching this video with you guys, so let's just jump straight in.
Out there and you don't really know where to start, and because of that you end up wasting months on outdated courses and effective strategies and techniques only to give
Hopefully
up
you guys
before
can
you
hear
even
that.
try. That's why in this video I've condensed the easiest strategies that I've used to turn a simple dropshipping business into multiple seven-figure e-commerce brands. Now before we get right into the easiest strategies that I put together for this video, a lot of you guys seem to really enjoy the free one-on-one call giveaways that I've been doing each video, so I'm going to do another one of those, another consultation call to answer any questions that you guys have for one winner. Now all you have to do to enter is simply like this video, not too hard, and secondly, drop a comment about a place that you've been wanting to travel to this year and why. But let's waste no more time and get right into it. Now, just in case you guys have no idea what dropshipping even is, let me briefly break it down for you. So dropshipping is just when you find products from online stores, you list them on your website at a higher price, you market them, and then you have your supplier ship the product directly to your customer. So you actually never handle the product yourself, and you get that markup between your selling price and the supplier's price. So the markup minus your marketing cost is essentially going to be your profit. And for you,
Right, let me just stop that right there. So that is not going to be your profit at all, because he's basically just said your
you never handle the product yourself, and you get that markup between your selling price and the supplier's price. So the markup minus your marketing cost is
right. Markup minus your marketing cost. Right. So that is false. That is not true at all. So you got to understand, it's not just your marketing costs, is it? You've got your Shopify subscription, for example. If you're using Shopify, you're going to have a monthly subscription. There could be app fees. You're going to have transaction costs as well. So it's not just your marketing costs, is it? There is a lot more costs involved than you might think. Traditionally, you can Google this if you want, but if you're drop shipping, you should really probably expect to make, after everything, about 15 to 20% net profit based on what you've sold the product at. So if you sell a product, I'll make this super simple. If you sell a product for £100, chances are with drop shipping, you'll be doing pretty well to make 15 or 20 pounds. That's Great British pounds from £100 sale.
Essentially going to be your profit. And for years, people have been making thousands, tens of thousands, and even millions of dollars from dropshipping. And the business honestly hadn't really changed too much until now. Now things are in fact really changing. New strategies, new technologies are emerging that are making dropshipping easier than ever. And to be honest, even everyday beginners are using these easy strategies to build 6, 7, even 8-figure stores. And the number one thing that these beginners are leveraging is, lo and behold, AI. And one of the most useful things that
this is, again, rubbish. So there's probably going to be a lot of these in these type of videos at the moment. Is all these dropshipping gurus are jumping on AI at the moment because it's the trendiest thing. Everybody thinks if you just attach AI to something, it's going to make it better. This is not true. I actually very rarely use AI, things like ChatGPT, to write content for my stores. And the reason is because if you've ever looked at content that ChatGPT writes, it looks like a robot wrote it, right? So it is not great at writing organic descriptions that that sort of make people actually want to buy the products that you're selling. You're still better off learning how to write good copy and writing it yourself. ChatGPT just isn't there at the moment. And if he talks about creating stores automatically with AI, I've heard that in some other videos. That's just absolute nonsense. Just ignore all that nonsense. You cannot build a quality store doing that.
What AI can do for you is help you build a Shopify store, and it takes only a couple minutes. Now, you're totally welcome.
How did I know that was coming?
From scratch, but for this tutorial, I'm going to be using my AI store builder, which, has an unbiased opinion.
Right. So he's using an AI store builder. So go and watch the first video I made of this when I was basically this guy down here. You can't see it. This guy down here. He's got an online store builder. AI, I don't know whether it's his or whether he makes it as well. And this guy now has an online store builder. Let me tell you exactly what these AI online store builders are doing, right? Even before this guy goes through his. Essentially, you just put a load of you just go through basically like a form where you just put it, you tell it like what type of niche you want to be in, what your target audience is, all just type of basic information. And all it's really doing for you is just generating the most basic Shopify store for you that you can do by yourself completely for free as well, just by going to shopify.com, opening a Shopify account. You do not need one of these AI store builders. It will not add any value to your store whatsoever. Most of them are just using the default Shopify themes, all of the free themes. You're not actually getting anything of value. And the reason why they do this and create these videos is because they're all selling affiliate marketing links. They're all Shopify affiliates, which means that when you go through this AI store builder with them, it makes you think that you're getting some kind of value out of it when in fact you're not. What you're actually getting is you're just getting a basic Shopify setup, which you can just do yourself. You don't need any expertise to do that whatsoever. But what happens is as you go through the process, they've sort of got you into their funnel. At the end of the funnel, there's a little link at the end of that process, which gets you to sign up for a paid Shopify plan. And when you do that, they get paid. That's how they get paid. They get paid from Shopify for getting you off of the Shopify free plan onto a paid plan with Shopify. And that is what a Shopify affiliate market is. And that is what all of these are doing.
Just makes the setup process so much easier. Let me just show you how that works really quick, and then you will see. All right, so just to make sure I can show you how this works, let me give myself some room, pull you guys back a little bit. All right, you can see me, right? There we go. All right, so pretty much go to any one of my videos. Certainly the video right here, I'm going to link the store builder. It's gonna be first link, it's gonna be build your store. And very simple process. As you can see, we're gonna get our store for free within 2 minutes. If you don't believe me, I'm gonna go through the process for you. It's really awesome. It's crazy that we have tech like this, and I'm so excited to present it to you. So all you have to do is just put your name, your email, and then create a password.
Guys, don't fall for this nonsense. Guys, this is not building. Tech.
All right, so you can save a password.
This is exactly the same as what we saw in the other video. The first video I made on this subject.
Gadgets, home and garden, sports and fitness.
And exactly the same process he's going through.
And it'll generate something random for you. So, ideally, if you already have a niche in mind, then you're going to select that.
This is going to be hard for me to watch.
And then done. And then from here, we can choose our banners.
It's just
so for now,
basically boring
really matter too much.
This guy is actually doing exactly the same thing.
Choose
what
whatever.
The first guy did
and then
in the first video.
And click. And then you're going to go ahead and put the email that you just inputted. And then I'm going to go start free trial. As you can see, it's linked to that $1 a month plan, which is awesome. And then you can just skip all. Based in the United States.
Right.
Yep.
Just
choose your account.
Guys, I'm going to skip through this. I'm just going to show you the store that it's going to build.
So as you can see, this is the store
basically
that it generated,
which is a default Shopify
random
theme
store. In this case, we got a fashion store.
Default hero image.
If you guys remember, these were the banners that we selected.
Guys, this is a terrible
really
looking Shopify
elegant.
store, right? This is
color schemes are great.
This is absolutely terrible. This is the most basic looking Shopify store.
Here.
You get this with Shopify when you open a new Shopify account. The default theme, the free themes will give you something that looks like this. The only difference is that this has got a logo,
our supplier. So anytime
and
if
this
we were to get a
has
sale
some
that would
random
get tracked on the
products
back end, and
from
you just have to
wherever,
go ahead and fulfill
right? AutoDS or one of them stupid
service.
dropshipping marketplaces.
And yeah, everything here is
you are
pretty much
not going to be
customized. We
able
have
to
shaking adds a cart.
generate any sales with this.
The variant
This I can
selectors.
tell you now,
have,
this will not
the
generate sales
warranty,
for nobody.
where it's being shipped from, and the estimated
Remember,
time.
guys,
So
these
this is all
videos.
stuff that you guys.
I know the guy's talking in the background, but honestly, he's not adding any value to you guys, so don't worry about it. These videos that you're seeing from these people putting you through this store builder, all they are doing is capturing you as through their affiliate links so that they can get a kickback when you subscribe to a paid plan on Shopify. That is the only purpose of this funnel. It is not to help you build a 8-figure or 7-figure Shopify store in any shape or fashion at all. It does not add any value at all. You can do this without going through this funnel. Just go to shopify.com, open a Shopify account. You'll have a store like this when you open your Shopify store, and you haven't gone through somebody's stupid affiliate link and given them a commission for essentially providing absolutely no value to you. So, you don't need to be introduced to Shopify. 99% of people watching this video know what Shopify is. These affiliates don't need to be earning kickback and commission just getting you onto a Shopify paid plan, because in all honesty, they are not providing any value to anybody at all. This stuff is absolutely ridiculous. I don't know how these people get subscribers. I don't understand how people find any value in this at all, because there is no value.
We can go ahead and change. We can also add various products here if we want. So I'll just really quickly show you how to go about changing this store if you want. So we'll just go to online stores, and then this is the current theme. We can go into customize. But I think this is just so crazy that we have technology like this. When I was first starting, it literally took me so much time. It would take me weeks just to build something like that we just did in a couple minutes. So yeah, as I said, you can play around with this. You can change this however you'd like. It's really up to you. If you want to scrap this whole template and build off of it and change it to your liking, you can do that. Now, if you were to want to go ahead and change the products, you can simply go here and change the
This is like somebody explaining how to use Shopify to a 4-year-old. This is the level of expertise that we are at with this video, okay?
status of all these to inactive, and then you can add your own products as well. So you could manually input the product here, or you can add your product on AutoDS. Now, just in case you guys want
I know
to
this video
add
is
your
for
own products,
beginners,
which I highly
because it says
recommend. I
there in
don't
the title,
actually recommend
but
using
this is kind of
the
taking the
products that
piss.
are already here. But let's just say you wanted to, you'd go back to AutoDS, you'd add your store. All right, so as I said, if you were to want to add your own product, let's just say hypothetically you wanted to add this lava lamp humidifier or whatever it is, you can do that.
So let me just explain briefly what AutoDS is, okay? AutoDS is, in a nutshell, a middleman, right? Because you have dropship marketplaces which are full of suppliers, like AliExpress, for example, and AutoDS then sits in the middle. So not only have you got AliExpress, which is already a middleman, because essentially what you want to do is you really want to work with the supplier, because you've then just got the supplier, because you might have a manufacturer, a supplier, or a distributor, and then you. Okay, so that's only 3 people in the chain, right? But what's happening is, when you start installing these sort of automated dropshipping apps, if you like, this AutoDS app is available in the Shopify App Store, right? I don't recommend that you install it at all, because all you're doing is just adding another middleman who's going to take a cut, and you're going to end up with no profit and no margin whatsoever. So say you've got, right at the top, you've got the manufacturer, you've got the people who make the product. Then you might have a distributor if the manufacturer does not, distribute their own products. You might have a distributor. Those distributors, i.e. suppliers, are then on a supplier marketplace, AliExpress, right? Or any of the others. There's Spocket, Synchy. There's loads of them, right? They're all crap. So, and they're all middleman. They're all there to take a cut. So what's going to happen is you've got all these suppliers on AliExpress. So if you go direct to AliExpress and buy your products, you've then got you've got a middleman where AliExpress are taking the cut of the sale. So that reducing your margins by that, by that extra, that might be reducing your margins by, 10, 15%. So every single time you add another middleman, you're basically, your potential to make any profit whatsoever is completely drowned out, and you're ending having to mark up your product so expensive that you're just never going to be able to compete at all. You have to go direct to the source, right? Get as close to the source as you possibly can, which essentially means either working directly with the supplier, or better still, work directly with the manufacturer themselves. Okay, cut out all this middleman. AutoDS is just an automatic tool that you can install into Shopify, so you can conveniently automatically import products from AliExpress. So you add another middleman to import products from a middleman, which just adds 10-15% of your margin to them, 10-15% of your margin to AutoDS, and you're not left with anything, right? You'll be losing money trying to sell products. Absolutely pointless. You just cannot add this many middlemen into the cycle at all, because the whole concept just will not work. There will not be enough room for you to make any money whatsoever.
Or you can use the selected products that are already on the marketplace. But let's just say you found something on AliExpress. You just go here, add products, add single product. We're just gonna paste this link right here, and then it's gonna be able to auto detect. Use one of these examples. We can go onto the marketplace. We can, let's just say, hypothetically, we wanted to sell this product right here. We have all the information about the product, ships within 2 business days. Can import it to the draft. We can click the progress, go right here, and then we can directly import this onto our website. Pretty much just let it do its thing. And if you see right here, if we go to products, we'll see that our product is in fact right here. It even gives us the profit margins. We can click to view this on our store, or we can go back, go from home to products, refresh, and here is that product that we just imported. Now on the product page, we can change this however we'd like it. We can change the title, we can change the name, we can change the copy, which the description, I highly suggest you guys go ahead and change that, change the pricing. The main thing is that now that we have properly imported this product to our website, anytime that we get an order, AutoDS is going to populate that onto the orders dashboard, and we can go ahead and buy these credits. And you can even set up an automation to which anytime you get an order, AutoDS is going to automatically fulfill the product for you, so that you don't have to put in the customer's information each and every time. But the main thing is that the SKUs are linked on the back end.
So here's the thing, right? So if you work directly with a supplier or a manufacturer, just if this is your first time watching this video, you haven't watched any videos before, you will know that basically we are a manufacturer of our own brands, of our own products, and we work with dropshippers, right? So the dropshippers that we work with, they work directly with us. There are no middlemen whatsoever. So when they get an order, they just send the order information directly to us with a file upload. Okay, so there's no manual input whatsoever. They send the order information directly to us. We process that order, we invoice that order for them, we ship it direct to the customer with their own brand on it. No middlemen whatsoever. You do not need all of these middlemen in the middle. You do not need AliExpress. You do not need AutoDS to automatically place your orders for you, or to automatically import your products. There's another example for you. Again, like I said, we're a manufacturer. We have a product catalog of more than 2,500 products, and we provide complete full integrations with our complete catalog for Shopify, so you can literally add all 2,500 of our products to your Shopify store, completely imported with all descriptions, pricing, products, everything. You can do all of that without adding any middlemen whatsoever, right? And if you work with a manufacturer or a supplier that has experience in working with dropshippers and knows essentially what dropshippers need, then they should be able to provide those integrations for you as well, just like we can, right?
That you can purchase the product from AutoDS or wherever, if you import it from AliExpress, and it's just going to make the whole purchasing process and fulfillment process a lot easier. Tracking codes are also going to get updated. But yeah, that's pretty much how you'd go about setting up the backend, getting our custom store literally done for us in matter of a few minutes.
That store
and also
is
linking
far
up
from
the
done.
fulfillment
I can
on the
tell you
back
that
end.
right now.
Now, what I really like about this is that you don't have to worry about designing the store on the back end. The AI clearly just does it for you. But as I said, you don't want to just run the store as is. You can change this to your liking, but the main thing is to use this as a basis, and then from there, really work off of it. As I said, like if you want to run a fashion store, then ideally use this template. If you want to run a pet store, then select the pet template. Now, another thing that we can set up and really just get out of the way is the SMS marketing. Not a lot of people talk about setting up the SMS marketing from the get-go, but I think it's really important. So we'll head over to Shopify again really quickly, and then we're going to...
So let me just tell you something about SMS marketing, right? So number one, most customers find it really intrusive, certainly in the UK, right? Don't recommend that you do it. But also, if you've just launched a store like this through this, if your store looks like that and you're launching, don't even worry about marketing, right? Because it doesn't matter what you do, you are not going to be able to make sales whatsoever. You can run as much paid ads to that store as you want. You're not going to make any sales whatsoever. Don't even worry about SMS marketing. Whatever this guy's going to tell us right now is just going to be complete pointless nonsense. There's probably no point even listening to
app called TextCart. Now,
especially, oh my God, especially you do not need to be installing additional apps to do this stuff, okay? You do not need additional apps. Shopify can do SMS marketing built in. You do not need a paid app to do this. Don't know whether this guy's getting paid to say this or whether he's got another affiliate link for this app, but all I can tell you is that they do, these affiliates, when they get you onto Shopify, onto a paid plan, whatever, they actually get a percentage of your total Shopify bill, right? So the more paid apps that you add to your store, the more money they get back in Shopify every month as a kickback. So if you see them advertising extra paid apps to your store, by the way, you basically don't need paid apps to run a successful Shopify store. If you see them advertising additional paid apps, you absolutely do not need them. They are not going to help you get sales whatsoever. Just completely ignore that advice altogether.
Reason why we want to be using an app like this, an app like TextCart or any SMS marketing, is because the abandoned cart feature. Now, people might
again, that's just complete nonsense. Shopify, guys, has got abandoned cart feature built in. This is a 2024 video. That feature has been in Shopify for well over a year. I'm not even sure why he's giving you this information.
Cart, and oftentimes people do this. They add to their cart, and then for whatever
built
reason,
in Shopify
they don't
for
actually
free,
end up buying the product or completing that purchase.
The most simplest
so
thing.
what happens with this tool is that AI will automatically, like their AI integration, will automatically send out messages and offers to get them to finally buy. And also, it doesn't sound so much like a bot, and it's really conversational, which is going to be a massive upside for us. So we'll just go through the setup process really quick. We simply just got to install the app. Just make sure that it is linked up properly to our dashboard. And then analyzing our store sales, get started. Don't really need to worry about this right now. And then right here, I would just, if you guys are just starting out, I would recommend just going with the starter plan. And then as I said, we have that free trial, which is really nice. And then approve it. So if you guys don't find this useful for you, within that 14 days you can cancel.
That's the price of a basic Shopify
plan. But the great thing about apps like this is that they're going to charge you based off of what they bring in, right? So that just goes to show how much they truly believe in their product.
No, they don't. They charge you $29 a month.
Now this should be good to go. If you're having any issues, you can contact the support. You can just go to the cart recovery dashboard, and then from here, this is where you're going to have all the analytics. You do not need that, guys. For
you do not need
product
that.
Research really is. And just a few years back, the key to success in dropshipping was finding products that specifically solved problems. But now the e-commerce world has, in my opinion at least, completely changed. You see ads and organic videos of people promoting the most random, outlandish products that don't really solve a direct need, but somehow those stores are still making bank. They're still printing. And that's because they understand something that most dropshippers don't. and that's virality. What I think is that nowadays, virality is way more important than actually having a product or selling a product that solves a specific problem or a specific need. If the product that you're selling can break the algorithm, can go super viral, can start trending on TikTok, on Instagram, it is way more.
But this is not this idea of you adding products from AliExpress, which by the way is just cheap crap Chinese junk. Your chances, you have to understand your chances of going viral. Yes, there have been individuals who have gone viral and have attached that to a product store. But I can tell you that is in the 0.01%. Your chances of that happening to you are so slim that you just cannot. If you're basing your idea of dropshipping around that, then I'm sorry, but you are in for a lot of wasted time and wasted ad spend, for that fact, with you just trying to chuck hundreds if not thousands of dollars into ad spend following this bullshit advice on trying to get a product to go viral. It's not going to happen at all. Just forget that idea right now. It's just completely pointless.
Valuable than having a quote-unquote problem-solving product. And you can ask yourself why people would want your product, not just for its functional purpose, but how does it make that customer feel? And I'll give you an example. If you're selling lightsabers, you may think
it's actually not about the products that you're selling, right? That is a very, very, very small part of it. It's actually about the brand that you're creating and the marketing that you're creating. Because here's what happens: if you build a Shopify store and you just spend say you had an unlimited budget and you just spend a ton of money on paid ads to run traffic to that product, the law of averages is, or the law of 1% rather, is that you will get sales. There will be people out there who will buy that. At the end of the day, these suppliers are putting their products that they manufacture onto these marketplaces to be sold. These products will sell with the right marketing. Most products will sell, right? I would say probably 99% of products that go to market will sell to somebody. Otherwise, the manufacturers wouldn't even put those products to market, and the suppliers wouldn't buy them from the manufacturers and try and sell those products to essentially retailers like you. So most products will sell. The point that I'm trying to get here is that it's not about finding a winning product or anything like that. It is just purely about the marketing. Can you build a brand around that product or that product range? And if you can build a brand and get organic traffic, then you can scale that way, and you can build consistent compounding traffic over time to your store and build an actual real business that will be long lasting. Because here's the problem: if you say you were just lucky enough, just by chance, that you happen to get a product to go viral, what's going to happen is it's going to go viral. You're going to make sales. If you've got profit margin, great, you'll make some money. But this is for the 0.01% of people. Most of you, that is not going to happen to more than 99.9% of you. I can guarantee it right now. I'm telling you this right now, so you just don't waste your time and money. So, and even for the 0.01% that it does happen for, what happens to viral products? Well, viral products do this. They go this, they do this, and then they go this. And they drop faster than they go up. And they just die. And when they die, you've got to start all over again, because you haven't built a brand, you haven't built organic traffic to your store, and you have absolutely nothing. So all you're really getting into by going down this route with dropshipping in this way is that you're just going to end up in a constant cycle of chasing a winning product. It's almost like gambling, right? It is like gambling. Now, some of you out there probably think, well, I would never gamble because I'm not stupid, right? I know gambling's a mugs game. Well, dropshipping is a mugs game if you do it like a gambler. And if you do it this way, you are basically gambling, right? Some people, a very, very small percentage, do go to the casino and win big. But the majority of people do not. The majority of people lose money at gambling. And I can tell you now, dropshipping in this way is probably a bigger gamble than probably just going to the casino and chucking your money on red and black roulette, right? Don't gamble away money.
This type of product doesn't solve any type of problem for the buyer, right? But what I would say you'll have Star Wars fans who might think that that is the most valuable thing in the world to them. So you're connecting with a massive audience through...
Right, well, there's another problem there. So he's just mentioned Star Wars. So for a fact, right, you're not going to get a license to sell any Star Wars products whatsoever. So you can't even go down that route. Don't go down the route. You get suspended from Shopify for life. And then you won't be able to use Shopify at all.
Level,
and there are no reliable platforms out there that will let you sell illegal
Star Wars,
trademark, copywritten,
now a great example of a company that uses virality to connect.
You will be able to do it temporarily.
Right.
Unfortunately, these supplier marketplaces like AliExpress, they are rife with trademark products which can get you in a lot of trouble. If you don't get a lawsuit, like I said, the worst thing will happen is you just get your account shut down. You'll get your funds suspended. You'll get chargebacks. You'll just lose a ton of money, and you'll lose your ability to actually use platforms like Shopify again in the future. And definitely do not try this on any marketplace such as eBay, Amazon, or Etsy, because they will shut you down faster than you can start.
Of various content that, in my opinion, is tailored to a specific group of people that are into samurai, people that are into anime, I would say. So even if we look at their YouTube channel, all their thumbnails are pretty much tailored, in my opinion, to people that have an interest somewhat into anime. If we just even look at their thumbnails, and then you could see they are able to capitalize off of all these various trends, these trend type of videos, and of course they get tons and tons of views. This one has 1 billion views. Like, that's ridiculous. And from there they drive all that traffic to their website where they're selling these products that are obviously geared to a specific audience. We can see right here all kinds of different swords, and I can imagine like this is probably Silver Geon Legacy sword. That's probably like an anime or something like that, Golden Geon Legacy. And then another example is this company, the Woobles. So what they're doing is they're connecting to people that like to crochet as a hobby, that like to do this.
With what he's showing is that if you go back slightly and you actually look at these two brands that he's shown, well, the first one had about 15 million followers on YouTube, right? So that is a ton of organic traffic right there. This is what I'm talking about. You haven't got 15 million followers on YouTube. You haven't got 15 million followers on Instagram or TikTok. And the second brand he looks at has got 500,000 followers on TikTok. The thing is, you haven't got that, and you're not going to be able to get that in this way, right? Because you're going to you'll run out of money. You're not going to be able to run that many paid ads to get that. And you won't get that without building that brand organically over a long period of time. You think those brands literally started last year? I don't think so. That just didn't happen at all. You will not grow that quickly, but you need that sort of following to build a long-term sustainable brand. Right, and if you have a following of 15 million subscribers on YouTube, well, you're actually probably already making more money from YouTube revenue ads than you are making from the products that you're selling on your store. If you're able to monetize both, then great. But I can assure you, if you've got 15 million on followers on YouTube, then that's where your primary,
that like to crochet as a hobby, that like to do this to as a de-stressing activity after work. And same thing right here, they went ahead and capitalized off of this short form content, get tons and tons of views, 7 million views, 400k likes, and all these people that are very interested in this product. I ordered the bundle, the B2, whatever, building this community of super passionate crocheters over to their website where they're selling all these kits at pretty hefty prices for some yarn. But you can even see, like, they're not just selling random products, like random crochet kits. Same thing with Mini Katana. They're providing value to their customer base. They're creating various designs. It looks like they have some licensing with some of these companies. See, Barbie. You can see they're providing value that really exceeds the expectations of their customer base. Like, this isn't something that you're gonna find from a random AliExpress link. They've created their own kits, they have their own custom packaging, so they're actually providing value. So they're providing this value.
This is what I mean, guys. This is, in actual fact, what he's actually saying right now is probably the most legit thing he's basically said in the entire video, is that this is a real brand, right? This is a real organic brand working directly with the manufacturers. You know, they've got custom branding, custom packaging. This is what you need to do, right? This whole AliExpress stuff is not gonna work for you, right? It's just not gonna work out. Even if you do manage to make some money, and you do manage to have a video which gets a couple of 100,000 views, and you do manage to get a bit of traffic, it's just going to die in the end. And after that, you're going to be left with nothing. You're not going to have a brand. You have no traffic coming to your website because you haven't built any organic traffic whatsoever. And you think the people who watch your viral video go to your website, you think they're going to be repeat customers and come back? That's just not going to happen at all. Your traffic on your website will die just as quick as
for this hefty price that they're charging.
Basically,
and same thing with this mini katana
just
brand.
as quick as your video went viral.
They have their own custom packaging. It looks like they have their own custom swords, and that's why people are paying.
And that's if you're in the 0.01%
$200 for a
that
sword.
does get a
and sure,
viral video.
people, they want to buy products that solve their everyday problems. But what I will say to that is that their urge to buy really gets amplified once they see something that is going viral. Once they see that product that they may be interested is going super mega viral. They're seeing everyone else that's interested in it. They're seeing thousands and thousands of comments of people saying that I want to buy this product, or I've already ordered this product. And because of that, they start to see some personal value in what you're selling. They see it as something that's legitimate. Now, because virality is really only one part of the equation, finding your niche and connecting with people through your viral videos is what will turn your store into an overnight success. So if you want to start looking for products that are both viral and valuable, here is a foolproof method.
Well, that's just completely incorrect there, because your store is not going to get turned into an overnight success, even with a viral video. Because what's going to happen is, as I've just explained earlier on, is that if you do get a viral video, and the chances of that happening are tremendously slim, which is just a terrible idea, going down that route, basically starting a dropshipping business with the premise that in order to get sales, I'm going to need to go viral, is just the most ridiculous way of trying to do this, right? And you're not going to be an overnight success, because even if you did manage to get a viral video, the virality of that video will die just as quick as it got popular.
So the way that I actually found this company right here was simply organic. Like, I saw one of their viral videos, and this wasn't just me, going onto a random software and looking for the trending products. This was me going on to TikTok and Instagram. I believe I found them on Instagram, actually. Instagram, and starting to condition my feed. So what you guys can do right now is you can take your phones, super simple process. So take your phones, go to Instagram, and then start going into the Explore tab and start to engage with various posts. And over time, you're going to start to see, hopefully, products. Ideally, you do want to start to see products. Once you start seeing a product that might be from a D2C company, a direct-to-consumer company, then you're going to want to engage with it. So you'll start to see stuff like this. You'll see sponsored tabs. So we're looking for videos that are either sponsored or that are going viral, that are product-based. So what you can start to do is literally just start engaging with as many ads that you can possibly find. Now, I don't have a VPN on at the moment, so I might not be seeing the best quality ads because, as I said, I'm in Asia. But anytime you start to see a sponsored ad, start engaging, clicking the link in bio, clicking the Shop Now tab, so that you start to see more and more ads. And slowly but surely, you're gonna start conditioning your feed essentially to find these dropshipping products. So right here, now we have another.
But what's the strategy? The strategy is what? Find a successful product and copy it. Is that a strategy? How is that a strategy? If the product's already successful, how are you going to add any more success to that at all? It's just not going to work at all.
Sponsored ad, and as I said, slowly but surely, we're gonna start to condition our feed, and we're gonna start to see more and more ads. So I'm gonna hit that Shop Now button. I'm gonna get blocked because I don't have the VPN on, and because I'm in Asia right now, so I'm probably not gonna see the best quality traffic. And the whole idea is we're trying to see either sponsored videos or sponsored ads
to try and find products to sell.
So D2C products. Now, if these guys are spending
the same
money,
goes for all of those. I bought this on Amazon, or TikTok made me buy this. All of those things are a terrible way to find products for dropshipping.
It means that they're making money, right? Because no one's just going to run ads for no reason. All right, so here's an example of a product that I had found that was literally just a guy posting a video of a product right here, showcasing the product. Pretty awesome product, and this just so happens to be a dropshipping product as well. So this gave me some inspiration. Like if I were literally to just go on AliExpress and then type in, clearly the product has potential to go viral. It's got crazy wow factor. People that are into skating, I think it's a pretty tight-knit community. So that would be a solid audience target. So yeah, once again, we're looking for viral videos that are either organic, that people are posting content about, that have their link in bio, or maybe they don't have their link in bio. In this case, I don't think this guy was selling the product, but it's clearly sourceable. Also, sponsored ads, and starting to engage with these sponsored ads, going in and hitting that shop now button, conditioning your feed so that slowly but surely you start to see more and more dropshipping products. The higher concentration of these dropshipping products.
Also, another thing about that product just then, that was a really low product. Low price point product, right? So you're not going to be able to run paid ads to that product at such a low price point.
It be sponsored,
there just will not be enough margin there, especially if you're
find something
paying for
that's
extra apps on Shopify.
I want to be continuing to look for solid product ideas until you have around 5 or 10. Now, once you have your list, you can start moving on and determining whether those items will actually sell. And to do that, I'm going to share with you guys the most important question you should be asking yourself to figure out whether or not you have, in fact, a winning product. The first question is, does anyone else make a profit from this product? Because you don't want to be selling a product that nobody else is selling. Sure, it could be completely unique and you could totally be the first person to sell something, and that might sound like a good idea, but to be honest, my opinion and my experience, most of the time, the reason that no one else is selling a product or has sold a certain product is simply because it's not really a good product. And I've got a really easy method, or to be honest, it's actually a tool that's going to help you figure out whether anyone else is selling the product that you're interested in and if they're actually making any money.
This is going to be another tool that you do not need. And this is going to tell us
if they're making any money. Now, total sales for the past 24 hours is $4,000. So they are, in fact, making money. The past week has been $31,000, and the whole month has been basically $200,000, and that's down 11K from last month. So clearly, there's proof of concept for these swords, right? So they're clearly doing something right if they're doing $200,000 a month selling this product. But the main thing is that we're able to see that they are in fact making money. So we can get an idea if it's going to be worth our time. And for me, this is, we can see the average order value, the amount of orders, the total SKUs that they have. But the main thing here is the total sales. And then what's really cool is we can see the ads that they're running. If they are running ads, these guys are actually pretty sure doing this all organic. Even if we go to their Facebook ad library, I'm pretty sure it's blank. Yeah, they're literally not running ads. They're doing this all organic, $200,000 a month.
Which is exactly what I said.
I mean,
organic,
you'd imagine,
15 million followers, organic.
Probably going to be making some money. But yeah, this is also.
Do you know how long it takes to build an audience of 15 million followers?
To ensure that it's actually going to be worth our time. All right, so now that you have your product locked and loaded onto your website, let's talk about one key thing that separates a dropshipper who works 12 hours a day just to make a couple $100 a month from someone who actually gets it and builds something legitimate, something long-term, something evergreen. Now, to sell your product and make money, you need to get eyeballs onto your product, and to do that, you need marketing. And in my opinion, it's where a lot of people end up messing up. But the thing is, everyone does understand, without strong marketing, your product is never going to sell. But that brings us to a very big question, and that's how should you actually market your product, or how should you actually market your store? And I'm not going to say that those other methods don't work, but after spending over $3 million on paid advertising, I found a very simple yet powerful strategy that I've been using for years, and that a lot of people that are just starting out can definitely leverage. And it all relies on organic marketing. Now, what I like to do is take an organic, well-performing video that is doing well from a simple post, and then transition that into an ad that I run onto my media buying platform. So the whole idea is that I'm treating my organic videos that I'm just posting like I'm ad creative testing, so that I know exactly what videos people want to see. So a pretty easy way to do this, I'm not gonna go and show you the entire tutorial of how to create an edit, but what you guys realistically could do, I don't recommend doing this over the long term, but just to get proof of concept, you can take some viral videos from your main competitors. So let's say this video is a super good video, whatever, you want to use it. You can go to Snaptic.
That's a bad idea.
Snaptic,
do
IO.
not take videos off other people's plagiarism.
Yeah, SSTick. io. You can take this link, copy, download it, and cut it up a little bit and create your own mini edit. So you can do this on either TikTok, you can do this on CapCut. That is using the product that you see creator and get your own content. Now, if you don't want to do that, you can also speed up the process by using viral ecom ads. Let me just show you how to do that really quickly. Yeah, so basically, very simple process. Generally, what I like to do is I'll go to this.
Oh, look, this is a Shopify store. I've heard of these guys as well. Basically, they make TikTok ads for you essentially. But again, I don't recommend that you do this. You can get all of this. What you see is user-generated content. You can get all of this completely organically by working with influencers, if you know how to set that up properly. And this is how we drive traffic to all of our stores. We use influencer marketing. We build a brand ambassador program. We work directly with influencers directly, no middlemen whatsoever. We supply them with free gifted product through our brand ambassador programs, and essentially they create content, share that content with their audience, and that's how we drive 100% organic traffic to all of our Shopify stores, and it works flawlessly. And what happens is you get so much user generated content just like this you see in front of you right now, which they create for you for free. Just by doing influencer marketing, you can get so much content. Literally every single day we get content created for us by the influencers that we work with. They create content for free. So you do not need to pay for this content. Again, that's just a complete waste of money. And you can get this content using the right marketing strategy through influencers. If you set that up correctly, you can actually get all of this content created for you absolutely free. So, and it gives you just tons and tons of consistent, fantastic content that you can post as stories, as reels, on your own Instagram, on your own TikTok. You can repost it. You have full permission to use it because they're working with you, through an agreement, through your brand ambassador program. So it's fully licensed for you to reuse. You can repost it, and then you've got fantastic content that you can repost on your own socials, and that is what grows your own socials organically, because you've got tremendous content being shown, and you're getting organic traffic as a recommendation from these influencers, which just helps you to sell your products much more easily than cold marketing, i.e. you as a new brand with 0 followers trying to post these organic videos, which, by the way, you're probably not going to be able to create yourself. You work with influencers for a reason, because essentially they've got a following because they're good at creating content. So obviously you would want to work with them because they're going to create good content for you, and that's exactly what they do. And then you can then just reuse all of that content in your website, product descriptions, put it in your website, product images, product videos. We get so much of that UGC content created absolutely free for us every single day. And never would we need to use anything like this viral ecom ads, because we just get so much content created by the influencers that we work with.
Like a lot less, significantly less, like 75% less. And I'll set it up with this criteria so you can set your own prices. Like, let's say,
so again, all this is doing is just adding another cost to your already razor thin margins with dropshipping. I said right at the start of this video, let me just tell you this, for example. If you work with a manufacturer or a supplier or distributor directly, and you don't have any of these middlemen like AliExpress or AutoDS or any additional Shopify ads, or paying this company to build your ads for you, or paid advertising, which is a huge expense, by the way. If you cut all of that out, on average, typically, you're still only making about 15 to 20% net profit margin. So you've got 15 to 20% if you're going right to the top of the chain. So imagine what happens when you add all of these middlemen and you add all of this additional overhead and cost. You've got 15 to 20% to work with if you go right to the top, and you add all of this overhead in the middle. How are you making any money? It is physically impossible. They are selling you an idea which just does not work out financially.
There you can start getting in contact with these UGC creators for videos, for photos, up to you guys. So that pretty much wraps it up. I'm glad you guys were able to get through it to the end. This was the easiest way to start dropshipping in 2024, the easiest strategies. using the best tools available to let you start selling as quickly.
Right, none of that's true.
The only thing left for you to do now is to take advantage of this insane opportunity and start putting your thoughts into action. I'm rooting for all you guys. Please leave a like if you guys thought this video was valuable, and don't forget to enter that giveaway. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Right, guys, well that was a worse watch than the first one, so I'm going to leave this video wrapped up here. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you want me to do more of these, and I can honestly 100% tell you in a very, very genuine way that if you do want help with dropshipping and you actually want to learn how to do it organically, then just reach out to me. There's a link in the description down below. You can head over to my website. I've got tons of ways to help you make actual real money online, and none of these sort of bullshit courses where they say you'll make 10k a month. None of that at all. None of that rubbish. Everything is absolutely genuine. Work with me directly. I'll teach you everything that I know about dropshipping, and yeah, so that's essentially why I'm making these YouTube videos. There you go, complete honesty. Anyway guys, subscribe to the channel. Catch you in the next one.